Hi, I'm Brandon Perry. I'm the Director of Youth Ministries here at Trinity Lutheran Church, and you normally work with middle school and high school students, but today I have the opportunity to spend with you to dive into the Faith app. We're studying Spirit apps. This is our session number 2, and our fall series focus of God has an app for that, and we're diving into what the Faith app is all about. Our faith and our relationship with Jesus Christ is very similar to how other relationships in our life work. We spend time together with others. We seek advice with others, from others. We have fun with others. We cry with others. We love together. We do a lot of things with people. However, this relationship with God is very different than others that we have. And the fact that God, our Creator, never leaves us. God is always there for us. He always listens. He's there for us no matter where we were at in our lives, no matter what we're going through, no matter what stage in our lives we are in. God is always there for us. No matter how much we have offended God or neglected our God, He's there for us. Just always, no matter what, there for us, and He loves us. He's like the keel, of our big ship, in our lives. Holding us steady. And he's the wind in our sails, make sure that we're moving forward in the direction He wants us to go, on the path that He wants us on. But if we neglect to let God steer us, then we may go in a direction that God really didn't intend for us to go on. Check out this video about how faith works in our lives.
A man fell in a hole. He fell in a hole and he couldn't get out. A traveler passed by. He told the man to meditate, to purify his mind, and when he reached nirvana, all suffering would cease. The man did as he was told, but he remained in the hole. Another man appeared. He explained that the hole didn't exist, and neither, in fact, did the man. It was all an illusion. The man who did not exist was still stuck in the hole that was not there. Another visitor arrived. He instructed the man to perform good deeds to improve his karma, and though he would still die in the hole, he might be reincarnated as something magnificent. Another man looked down from above. He taught the man to pray 5 times a day facing east and to follow 5 important tenets. If he was faithful, one day, perhaps, the divine would set him free. The man prayed as best he could, but he was losing strength, and in the hole he remained. Another man appeared. There was something different about him. He called down to the man in the hole and asked him if he wanted to be free. This man lowered himself into the earth, into the pit. He took hold of the man and dragged him into the light. And the man in the hole, who could not get himself out, was saved.
We often think about, inviting God, maybe to our meals through prayer, at bedtime with the kids, or even inviting God into our lives or into our hearts. But the reality is that God is constantly inviting us into communion with Him. You know, God is inviting us into His life. God did not create us to be out on our own, in the bottom of some hole, just trying to figure out what life's about. God created us to be in communion with Him. He created us to spend time with Him. He loves us. We have the awesome and equally important opportunity to wait for God's direction in our lives, and to wait for Him to take the reins and to carry us out of the different holes in our lives. How often do we actually take the time to spend with God? Think about your life for a moment. And honestly, what could be more important than spending time with God, our Creator? No matter what we are doing, where we are at, we can always spend time with God. Try changing the constant conversation that we have with ourselves and our thought process to a constant conversation with God. Wherever we are at, no matter what we are doing, God is right there with us, longing to spend time with us. So as we dive in and focus on the Faith app this week of how to let Jesus Christ develop and maintain a personal relationship with us, including how to incorporate a quiet time or personal devotion time into our day and throughout our lives, really, is my prayer that through this time your faith grows, and that you're given some tools to continue to let God take control of your time and your life to grow in your walk with Jesus Christ today.